Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, in this lecture, we shall study about electromagnetic waves. What are electromagnetic waves? How electromagnetic waves can be generated? And what is electromagnetic spectra? These all kind of things we shall study in this lecture. Define what are electromagnetic waves. What are electromagnetic waves? We know the various types of waves. For example, mechanical waves, electromagnetic waves, matter waves. What are electromagnetic waves? Such waves which do not require any material medium for their propagation are called electromagnetic waves. For example, TV waves, radio waves, microwaves, light waves, X-rays, gamma rays, ultraviolet, etc. These all kind of waves are called electromagnetic waves, and these waves do not require any material medium for their propagation. Actually, we have already studied the Maxwell's equations. These Maxwell equations explain the generation and propagation of electromagnetic waves. Maxwell was the one of the first to determine the speed of the propagation of electromagnetic waves, as he said that the electromagnetic waves moves with the same speed as that of light. He concluded that electromagnetic waves and visible light were really the same things. An important consequence of Maxwell's equation is the prediction of existence of electromagnetic waves. Okay, we said that changing electric field produces magnetic field, and changing magnetic field produces electric field. Both fields generate each other. In Maxwell's third equation and fourth equation, we studied that a change in one field produces the other field. A changing electric field is associated with the magnetic field, and a changing magnetic field is associated with the electric field, and vice versa. And coupling between the two fields leads to the generation of electromagnetic waves. We all know a charge at rest. A charge at rest produces electric field around it. A charge at rest produces electric field. And this electric field is constant as the charge is at rest. But if this charge moves with uniform velocity, then electric field will change. But change in electric field will be equal in equal time intervals. Although there will be a change in electric field, but the field will change, electric field will change equally in equal time intervals, and hence it will produce constant magnetic field. So we can say when a charge moves with uniform velocity, it produces electric field and magnetic field, but magnetic field is constant. Electric field is changing, but changing uniformly, and hence magnetic field is constant. But if a charge particle is accelerated, if we accelerate a charge particle, then both electric field and magnetic field will change. And changing electric field produces magnetic field, and changing magnetic field produces electric field. Both fields produce each other. This is the phenomena behind the generation of electromagnetic waves. Charge must be accelerated. Charge must be accelerated. Normally, shake an electric charge rod to and fro in empty space, and you will produce electromagnetic waves in space. This is because the moving charge is actually an electric current. A magnetic field surrounded by this electric charge. When electric current changes, it will change the magnetic field. Okay. A changing magnetic field induces electric changing electric field in accordance with Faraday's law. Similarly, the changing electric field in accordance with Maxwell's Faraday's law will induce a changing magnetic field. फोर्थ मैक्सवेल इक्वेशन में हमने ये बात कही थी. The vibrating electric field and magnetic field regenerate each other to make electromagnetic waves. I repeat what I said. Changing electric fields and magnetic fields are called electromagnetic waves. Changing electric fields and magnetic fields are called electromagnetic waves. Electric field and magnetic fields change at right angle to each other, and they move in a direction perpendicular to the direction of electric field and magnetic field. Mean electromagnetic waves move in a direction which is perpendicular to both changing electric field and magnetic field. So we can say in short, changing electric field, magnetic field and direction of propagation of wave are mutually perpendicular. In circuits, electromagnetic waves are produced by using LC oscillator. And we know LC oscillator charges and currents in this circuit vary sinusoidally and produce electromagnetic waves. This is a plane electromagnetic wave propagating in positive x direction. This is x-axis, positive x direction. This is y-axis and this is z-axis. Both we know x, y, z are mutually perpendicular. Here you can see the electromagnetic wave is moving along x-axis. Electric field vector, this is changing electric field vector, and it is along positive y-axis, and here is changing magnetic field along positive z-axis, So changing electric field produces magnetic field, changing electric field produces magnetic field. Okay, and here is, you can see, and direction of electric field is changed. Electric field vector is now downward toward negative y-axis, and magnetic field will be along negative z-axis. Okay, in this case you can see both electric field and magnetic field are perpendicular to each other. Here they are also perpendicular to each other. They always remain perpendicular to each other. And if by using right hand we move E towards B, we get the direction of velocity. E, electric field vector. If it is rotated towards B, we get the direction of velocity in this direction. Even here you can see we changed both the direction of electric field and magnetic field. So direction of velocity remains same. Direction of velocity is always along positive x-axis if electric field vector is taken along y-axis and magnetic field vector is taken along z-axis. Now we study some important features about electromagnetic waves. Number one, the wave is a transverse. Electromagnetic waves are transverse waves, mean electric field and magnetic field are perpendicular to the direction of propagation of wave. Second point, the electric field and magnetic fields are perpendicular to each other, therefore their dot product vanishes. As we know, dot product of two mutually perpendicular vectors is a null vector. Okay. Third point is the electromagnetic waves are periodic waves because they repeat themselves after fixed intervals. They have definite value of wavelength and frequency, and the product of frequency wavelength is called speed. And this speed is called speed of light. All electromagnetic waves move with velocity of light. that is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Electromagnetic waves have been divided into different groups: radio waves, microwaves, infrared, white light, X-rays, gamma rays, etc. on the basis of their frequency and wavelength. Although they have different frequency, different wavelengths, but the product of frequency and wavelength is equal to constant. This constant is speed of light. Here is the spectrum of electromagnetic waves. Here you can see gamma rays. Here are X-rays, ultraviolet, visible, infrared, microwaves, and radio waves. We can see only the visible light. This is visible light, or we can say it is white light. White light, ये जो आम हमारी सनलाइट होती है, ये जो लाइट हम बल्ब की है लाइट, ये सारी लाइट जो है इसको हम विजिबल लाइट कहते हैं. और जो विजिबल लाइट होती है, रिमेंबर, इसकी वेवलेंथ जो होती है 400 नैनोमीटर से लेके 700 नैनोमीटर तक होती है. इट्स वेवलेंथ वेरीज फ्रॉम 400 nanometer to 700 nanometer. This is the range in which we can see the light. We can see light in between 400 to 700 nanometer. 400 to 700 nanometer. 400 से लेस भी नहीं देख सकते और 700 से ज़्यादा भी नहीं देख सकते भी, अगर ये वेवलेंथ है. अगर वेवलेंथ 400 से कम होगी, 400 से कम होगी तो वो अल्ट्रावायलेट कहलाती है, और अगर 700 से ज़्यादा होगी तो वो इंफ्रारेड कहलाती है. तो हम 400 से 700 नैनोमीटर तक चीज़ों को देख सकते हैं. ये हमारी वो एक हम कह सकते हैं कि एक विंडो है जिसके बीच में हम चीज़ों को देख सकते हैं. 400 to 700 nanometer. This is our visible range. This is our visible range. Also, we have the wavelength of radio waves in kilometers. Wavelength of radio waves in kilometers. ये almost kilometers की रेंज में होती है. बहुत बड़ी बड़ी वेवलेंथ होती है किलोमीटर, और माइक्रोवेव्स की होती है सेंटीमीटर्स में. ठीक है. शॉर्ट रेडियो वेव्स होती हैं ना, रेडियो टेलीविजन वेव्स एट्सेट्रा, वो मीटर में होती हैं, लेकिन जो माइक्रोवेव्स होती हैं इनकी जो वेवलेंथ है वो सेंटीमीटर्स में होती हैं, सेंटीमीटर रीजन में. इंफ्रारेड की माइक्रोमीटर्स में, माइक्रोमीटर्स, इनकी वेवलेंथ माइक्रोमीटर में होती है. विजिबल की हम जानते हैं 400 टू 700 नैनोमीटर होती है, जबकि जो अल्ट्रावायलेट या एक्स रेज गैमा रेज हैं इनकी जो वेवलेंथ है ये नैनोमीटर में आती है. नैनोमीटर, बहुत छोटी वेवलेंथ होती है इनकी, और जितनी वेवलेंथ लेस होती है उतनी फ्रीक्वेंसी ज़्यादा होती है. इसलिए गैमा रेज, एक्स रेज जो होती हैं या अल्ट्रावायलेट जो होती हैं इनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी ज़्यादा होती है, और इंफ्रारेड माइक्रोवेव्स जो रेडियो वेव्स हैं इनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी लेस होती है. आमतौर पे जो गैमा रेज होती हैं ये 10⁻20 से लेके 10⁻23 हर्ट्ज तक इनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी होती है. गैमा रेज की 10⁻20 से लेके 10⁻23 तक ऑलमोस्ट. एक्स रेज की 10⁻16 से लेके 10⁻20 हर्ट्ज तक. अल्ट्रावायलेट होती हैं दे रेंज फ्रॉम 10⁻15 to 10⁻17 nanometer. Sorry, 10⁻15 to 10⁻17 hertz. इंफ्रारेड जो होती हैं 10⁻12 to 10⁻14, और माइक्रोवेव्स 10⁻10 to 10⁻12 हर्ट्ज, और जो रेडियो वेव्स होती हैं इनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी 1 या 10 हर्ट्ज से लेके ऑलमोस्ट 10⁻6 हर्ट्ज मीन मेगा हर्ट्ज तक ऑलमोस्ट इनकी जो फ्रीक्वेंसी रेंज होती है. ये फ्रीक्वेंसी जो है वो कम है एज कम्पेयर टू गैमा रेज, एक्स रेज या अल्ट्रावायलेट. और वेवलेंथ जो होती है गैमा रेज की वो फ्रीक्वेंसी के साथ इन्वर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल होती है. गामा रेज की फ्रीक्वेंसी बहुत ज़्यादा होती है, वेव लेंथ इनकी बहुत कम होती है। तो एक फैक्टर ज़्यादा है, दूसरा फैक्टर कम है, तो फिर प्रोडक्ट क्या रहेगा इन दोनों का? कांस्टेंट, एंड दैट कांस्टेंट इज कॉल्ड स्पीड ऑफ लाइट। c is equal to f lambda. This is what we call electromagnetic spectrum. Other features of electromagnetic waves are the speed of propagation in vacuum is equal to speed of light, as we have said, and the formula is c is equal to 1 by epsilon naught 1 by epsilon naught mu naught under root. This is the formula of speed of light, which we shall derive inshallah later on. And the ratio of the magnitude and amplitude of electric field and magnetic field is given by c is equal to E over B. इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड और मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की रेशियो को हम स्पीड ऑफ लाइट कहते हैं। c इज इक्वल टू E ओवर B, और E नॉट ओवर B नॉट भी कह सकते हैं, या ओमेगा ओवर K भी कह सकते हैं, या लैम्डा बाय T भी कह सकते हैं। ठीक है, ये सारी जो रेशियोज हैं ये स्पीड ऑफ लाइट के इक्वल बनती हैं। दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम हियर। अल्लाह हाफिज़।